Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is the essence of learning guitar. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. So, what are we talking about today? What are the core points of learning guitar which lead you to success? I mean, there are many guys out there, they promise you many things and they say this is going to be successful. In fact, there's only one thing which leads to success, and I cannot highlight this enough. It's your joy of guitar playing, and your joy of guitar playing keeps you practicing all the time. That's the only key thing. The way you're practicing, your perception of what you want to practice, that's the key to success. And there is, even if many guys out there promise you there are shortcuts, there are no shortcuts, because it's like a journey of life. When you have students, they start from the beginning. I had students, they coming after 30 years of playing, want to learn new stuff, and somehow it's always the same. The journey never ends, and if you think you're a complete player, most of these people, they don't proceed in developing their playing abilities, and then they stop developing, and then they get bored, and then they probably stop or whatever. But the main key thing is your joy and your regularity in practicing. So that's really an essential part. And one of the main problems of people who are really critical about their playing, say I sound really bad, or I'm one of these guys. I always think I sound bad. It's very rare that I'm really happy with my playing, and that kept me going on. But looking back, I could have had way more fun with all my performances I did if I would not have pressured me so much, and if you have too much pressure, it makes you play bad, or you're too nervous, or you're not relaxed. And the thing is, that's the second part of keeping it going, is enjoying the ride. Don't think about the goal. Oh, one day I want to be there. One day I want to be there. One day, think about today. I work on stuff like that. But at the moment, I enjoy what I can do. If you can play 2 chords, that's cool. You can do many cool things with 2 chords. But you can also, if you can play 3 chords, then you can play 3 chords. If you can play 3 chords, a little bit of lead guitar, that's cool too. There are many songs out there which work this way. And that's the perception of a realistic perception where you are. Try to make the best out of it. Always dive into the music. Always try to get into the rhythm, feel the music. And by playing just one note, a good one note placed at the right spot. Let's just take this one here. Try to feel this note and not just play and think, oh, I could play 4 more notes, because that's what from my teaching experience over many years, that's one of the main, I won't say it's the main mistake all students are doing, playing too many notes. My teacher said the same to me. When I came, they all laughed. That means you're playing way too many notes. You don't know what you're doing. You don't hear what you're doing. And if you really want to avoid one big mistake, try to not play above your current level. Instead, try to feel every note you're playing. At the beginning, it's probably only one note. But as long as you feel that note, then you're on the right path. The speed will come anyway. If you feel every note, then that is called music. if you feel like only 20% of the, that's called noise. You know what I mean? And these two these two things I was talking about are the main things, or the essence of learning guitar. And then being really disciplined, keep working on your stuff, and keep it going, keep up the regularity, and especially the joy, because through the regularity, the joy keeps up, because you always improve. One of the most named problems is I don't develop anymore, and that's why my playing bores me and stop playing. That's the main thing many students tell me. It's because they didn't keep working on stuff they cannot do, because you always have to have something new, something new coming, and work on it. And this will also improve the stuff you already can play, because then that stuff gets really founded, and it's really important that you understand that in fact there are no shortcuts. There's a few tricks or a few things which can be avoided, and their proper guidance is really important. That people tell you should not do this mistake, because that goes in the wrong direction, stuff like that. When all these people out there who learn from YouTube, and I am a YouTuber, I can tell that you need some guidance out there that helps you to avoid some common mistakes which can really cost you a lot of time, or mistakes which later have to be corrected, and stuff like that. So that's another part of it. So the essence of learning guitar is practice with joy, fun, but also with discipline, and then your journey continues and continues and continues, and it will never stop. And that's also really important to know. Once you know that the journey never stops, well, when you die, of course, then probably you play in heaven or wherever. But that gives a perception. You just keep it going on and enjoy what you can do at the moment, and don't think, well, if I can play that, then I'm going to be great. This is the path to take Star Wars to the dark side of the Force, because then you get really unhappy. I know it, because I was being like this, and it was really hard to get rid of that thought. If I could only play this, then this is the biggest mistake you can do. Good, I hope these tips helped you, and if you have any questions, go to the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. You can ask there, and you can also have your blog there if you want to share what you're doing in practicing and stuff like that, to get some kind of feedback somehow. Good, me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye.